Hello everyone, welcome to my political journalism news channel. The story for today is two Tasmanian teachers who fled Ukraine's capital Kyiv as Russian forces started closing in around them have made it safely across the border into Romania, all the while clutching their beloved cats. Rachel Lehman Ware and her husband Duncan Ware are now with Australian Department of Foreign Affairs officials in Bucharest. We are very lucky internationals. Thank God for the European Union and Australia for going above and beyond, Ms. Lehman Ware said. The couple from Huonville in southern Tasmania, who have been living in Ukraine since July 2021, crossed into Romania on foot yesterday with a few possessions and their 3 cats in a carry case. It was like something out of World War II. There were people, mainly women and children, lined up everywhere and it started to snow, Ms. Lehman Ware said. This is 2022, not 1922. Ms. Lehman Ware and her husband had been unable to leave Ukraine in the weeks leading up to the conflict after they were diagnosed with COVID-19 and were not allowed on any commercial flights. The couple then stayed on for a few extra days to help Ukrainian students and families in need, before they were told it was too dangerous to leave. The couple used the basement of an international school they worked at in Kyiv as a makeshift home, but were told they needed to flee the capital around 5 days ago as Russia's invasion of Ukraine intensified. The couple were given 30 minutes to pack up everything and get on a train from Kyiv to Chernivtsi in western Ukraine, which had been organized by a colleague because traveling by road was far too dangerous. By the time we arrived at the station, we literally had 30 seconds to get on the train before our tickets would have been given away to someone else. Rachel Lehman Ware said several Ukrainian men helped her carry her luggage, but she will never forget seeing the hundreds of people holding up wads of cash trying to buy a place on the trains leaving Kyiv. There was so much desperation, but there was no pushing or fighting, there was just so much dignity. The couple traveled 18 hours by train to Chernivtsi in western Ukraine, which was a temporary safe haven for Ukrainians and expats. But the couple couldn't escape a sound they had become all too familiar with. In a video to friends and family, Rachel described hearing air raid sirens at night, once 2 or 3 times, which meant she and her husband had to go into the basement until it was deemed safe. It was a bit of a scary moment. I didn't expect that to happen here. While Ms. Lehman Ware is relieved to be safe, she described having survivor's guilt for the people suffering in the country, including 173 Ukrainian staff at the school where she worked. There are so many others and their safety is not guaranteed. Family overwhelmed by help. Confirming the news on Saturday night in Tasmania, Ms. Lehman Ware's father Paul told the ABC, "They're through. On the bus to Bucharest in the safe hands of DFAT. Woohoo!" Today, speaking at home in Tasmania, Mr. Lehman said he could hear the relief and relaxation in his daughter's voice for the first time in a few weeks. There are 40 million Ukrainians who still aren't safe, and that continues to be Rachel and Duncan's concern, and now that they are both safe, the Ukrainian people are now our concern. Sue and I have friends who are Ukrainian because we worked there for a number of years, and it's distressing to know that good friends and colleagues are in a very difficult situation and probably in the firing line, he said. Rachel and Duncan will need to spend some weeks and months just chilling and relaxing once they're home before they decide what their next move will be. Please continue to pray for Ukraine and have open and generous hearts, he asked. Rachel's mother Sue said she was overwhelmed by the help Rachel received from locals. Once the Ukrainian men helped her get on the train, they went off to fight. The generosity and kindness of Ukrainian people going through such a hard time, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm going to hug her, Rachel, and cry when I see her. It's been nearly 3 years since we've seen her. While Ms. Lehman Ware and her husband have plans to come back to Australia to be reunited with their own daughter and family, they want to return to Ukraine when it is safe to do so. I so look forward to going home and seeing my family, but at the same time I want to go back to Kyiv and help the Ukrainian people. When the war is over, we are going to go back and help to build Ukraine up again, she said. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.